Hello everyone, welcome back to Mental Diet Mastery. I am Kylie and I have something a little bit different than my normal videos today. Like it's sort of similar, but it's just got a little bit of a different twist. Now I did say in my channel's update video that I did a couple of days ago that I would be changing the way that I did scripts or EFTs. And I'm not going to say, not all the videos from now on or EFT videos from now on are not going to be like this one. This one is just unique in itself, but things are going to be a little bit changing because of the fact that I'm now going to be centering towards the fact that I want people to know, sorry, that they are the I am. They're not the human body, they are the great I am, and they are the ones in control of their reality. I don't know how many times now I have been asked over and over again, if I had to go back to my start at the start, like 6 years ago when I first learned about the law, and if I wanted to do it again or had to learn it again, what would I do differently? Or what advice do I have for people, that are going back to the start? And I would say the same thing over and over: know yourself as God. I don't know, like if you don't know that you're in complete control of your entire reality, you are literally going to get nowhere. And okay, maybe you might get some small manifestations here and there, but honestly, that's not going to be consistent. And sometimes you'll get things and then they will quickly go away because you don't know yourself as the one in control. So if you're at the start of this journey, I highly recommend spending some time getting to know yourself as what Neville would say, the operative, am I saying that right? Operative power. You're the one that controls the power which is the life force that is running this body. Like, that life force energy that's in here, that's called consciousness. That is your I am. And that is what is called life-giving energy. And wherever you're placing that life-giving energy, wherever you're focusing it on, whether you're focusing it on being this person or being this person or focusing it on a thing, you're giving that thing or that person you're being energy. Okay, I totally went on a tangent. That had nothing to, kind of not really much to do with, well, yes, you know what, it actually does have, sorry, it does actually come back to this video because this video is about negative thoughts manifesting. I know that when I first got into the law, and there's even channels out there that call themselves Thoughts Create, and and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, my thoughts are creating, and then you get worried about every single thought that you're having creating, and then you go on, you get anxious and fearful that, oh my God, I can't have that thought, I can't have that thought, I can't have that thought. And then you're reacting to your thoughts because you're thinking that every thought's create. And yeah, that's not how this works. That is not how this works at all. You, as the sole creator and power, are the one that's directing your energy and attaching to the thoughts to make them create. So if you just don't attach yourself to the thought, if you just let it go, it's just a thought, it won't create. Shall I say that again? If you have a thought and you don't want it to create, then just let it go. Don't attach yourself or give your life force energy to the thought. Because if you give your life force energy to the thought, if you focus on it, that is making it manifest. All right, now that we've had that introduction, shall we get into it? And yes, I just got out of the shower, so my hair is just like a wild mess because I have curly hair and it's going to do its, frizzy thing. Okay, So in this tapping, what we're going to do is, or what I'm going to lead you through, is we're going to start off with our normal 3 setup statements, and we're going to release the old story. But then we're going to go through something that's a little bit different at the end. Because normally I would shift you from like the old story, come back to center, which is the I am, and then choose a new identity or a new story. But this is a little different. So we're going to come back to that center, and I'm going to bring you to this place where, I'm not sure how to explain it into words, where I want you to see that you are not your thoughts. Okay, that's enough preamble. You don't have to repeat after me if I'm talking too fast, or if I say something that doesn't apply to you. You can change any word that I say into your own words. You can change complete sentences and change it however you want. This is just a guide. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with 3 setup statements on the karate chop point here. And then we're going to tap through what I refer to as the old story or old identity, the issues that you're having, because we're going to release it. And then we're going to go through, what would you call it? An experience, I guess. Anyway, let's just start. Okay, now normally I'd say, repeat after me, but you don't have to. You can just focus on the words or listen to what I'm saying, as long as you're putting your focus on what I am saying, okay? Even though I've been afraid that my negative thoughts are going to manifest, I deeply and completely love and accept myself with or without these thoughts. Okay, next one. Even though I have assumed that these thoughts are having power over my reality, I'm going to choose to love and trust myself anyway. Okay, one more on the other side. Even though this fear has been lingering in me, I am open to releasing it now and accepting my power as the I am. Okay, now we're going to tap through the points, starting on the inner eyebrow. I can't help but worry that my negative thoughts are going to manifest. Oh no, sorry, over here. I'm getting mixed up. I am so worried. I am so scared because I can't control them. I've heard so many coaches say that thoughts create. And now I'm petrified that all my negative thoughts are going to manifest. It's causing me so much anxiety. Under the arm. I am wrecked with fear. Top of the head. I don't know who to believe. I don't know how to stop these thoughts. I feel like I'm on the edge all the time, watching every single thought that I have. It is so mentally exhausting. I am tired. I don't want to do this anymore. But I don't want my negative thoughts to manifest. I am so ready to let this belief go. All right, I'm going to stop tapping. I'm just rearranging myself. All right, I'm going to take a deep breath in and let it go and release. Okay, now we're going to go have a little experience. Now, you can tap through this if you want, like even if you just do it on a single point, whether you do it here or here or here or here or here, whatever, right? But for some of this, maybe it might be easier for you to actually close your eyes, which, so if you close your eyes, just keep tapping on the one spot. And I want you to really think about what I'm saying. Am I aware of having these thoughts? Am I aware that I am the one that is watching these thoughts? Am I aware that I am not these thoughts? All I'm doing is observing them. I'm watching them come up and I'm watching them go. Because they're just thoughts. They don't mean anything. It's just a thought. Nothing more. Just thoughts passing through. And it's me, the I am, that's giving them power. I am believing those thoughts. Even though I know it's just a thought. So from now on, I am going to choose to not give my negative thoughts power. I am going to choose to let them pass. I am not these thoughts. I am just the one watching the thoughts. I am safe to let these thoughts go. Because I am the one that's in control here. I am reclaiming my power over a thought. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. If I don't believe it, if I don't give it power, it'll go away. I no longer have anything to fear. I no longer have to worry. Because I am that I am. It is done. It is done. It is done. Now, I want you to spend a few minutes thinking about this. You are not your thoughts. You're not even the memories. You're not your mind. You are the one that is watching the thought. You're observing it. You're seeing the thought come up. You're seeing the memory come up. You're seeing the image come up. Bring up an apple, a picture of an apple in your mind right now. Just bring up a picture of an apple. Doesn't matter, if it's blurry or whatever. Just imagine that you're seeing an apple. You're not the apple, are you? You're the one that brought up the apple, and you're the one that's looking at the apple. It's just a thought. It is just a thought. Just let it go. That's all I have for you today. This went a lot longer than what I originally thought, but that's okay. I intend that this has helped people immensely, because this is something that I hear all the time. I have these thoughts coming up. I have these thoughts coming up, but I'm thinking this, or my thoughts are telling me this, or it's just a thought. It's just a thought. I intend that this has helped you, and I will see you again soon.